Hi, my loves. Happy Friday. I am again officially off of work. It has literally been the busiest week ever, and I feel like I say that to myself every week. But oh my god, I mean, the calls have been nonstop. But I'm done talking about work. It's Friday. It is beautiful, beautiful sunny day, although it is scorching hot. And I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, but for today, since I now have time, because if you saw one of my other videos, I tried going to 2 art galleries that I hadn't been to that are very hidden, and you can only find them if you like really look on Google. They were closed and now they're both open, so I am going to the fire station to either eat or pick up food that my boyfriend was gonna cook for me, and then go to the art museums and then eat that food later if I don't eat it there, and then FaceTime my best friend. Haven't really been able to talk with him the last like 2 weeks because we both been kind of busy. So it'll be lovely to see him and his face and girl chat and talk about everything that we've missed, and yeah, just enjoy this gorgeous hot scorching day and figure out, of course, what we're gonna do tomorrow. Although I am excited for tomorrow because I'm going to game night with my boyfriend and our friends. Even before I knew Ryan, he had always been doing game nights with his friends because they're like his family, and some of them are his family members, funnily enough, for like years and years and years. So that's like their own little tradition, but now it's part of my tradition too, ever since I've known him and I've been able to go to all the game nights. So now we're doing a girls game night, but the guys are going to be there watching, like, you know, my friends who have kids, and then so they're going to be in charge of the kids, and then the girls are going to have, you know, drinks, and we're going to play games, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So haven't seen them in a while, so it'll be a lot of fun. And not sure what we're doing during the day, but it's going to be a great weekend regardless, whatever we do. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it because I'm grateful to be off work, and I'm grateful to go see some art. And yeah, now I'm getting to the point where I'm blabbing a little bit, but yeah, let's go to the fire station, pick up this food and or eat some of this food, and then go see some art. right, my dears, so some time has passed. I ended up going to the galleries, and then I went to go pick up the food from the fire station. Ended up having to then get gas and then go to the grocery store to pick up something for girls' night tomorrow, and then came back, ate, couldn't find my AirPods, searching for them for like 30 minutes, and now we are on the phone with my best friend, who you guys can't see because he's only 4. And that is why he's my best friend. He's making me laugh when I should be laughing. Now I'm on the phone with my best friend, and I'm gonna go get froyo while he's going to go get a pizza so we can come back and be silly for the rest of the night. So let's go get some froyo. Happy Saturday. It is a brand new day. Slept well. Wish I could have slept a little longer, but my body is so used to waking up early because of work. And so yeah, I'm still a little bit tired, but we're up. We've been up for a little while already, and boyfriend just got home, and since he's not working overtime today so that we can go to game night, he wants to like actually go out and do stuff, which is like not like him because he normally just wants to stay at home and like relax and sleep and stuff, but he knows we haven't had any time to like really spend together to go out and do stuff, so we're gonna spend the day together. Not sure what we're gonna do, but that'll be fun. So I'm gonna make something small to eat now just so I can have something in my system while he relaxes for a little bit and play with the pups, make sure they're, you know, they go out, sunbathe for a little bit, and watch some Avalon High, which I love this movie. I grew up watching this movie in middle school when I saw it for the first time, or I saw it for the first time and then they played it. You know how they like play movies in middle school when we were younger? This was one of our movies in history class, which I was so surprised that they played, considering like, you know, spoiler alert, like she's King Arthur kind of thing, when back then it was like, you know, just the world is growing still. We're in 2026 now, but people weren't open-minded about certain things, but I loved that they played this movie when I was in middle school. But yeah, so we're gonna watch some Avalon High, still wake up here for a little bit, probably take a coffee to go and like an iced latte to go. When we leave, I want to make some breakfast and relax for a bit, and then see what we're gonna do today, because there's really not a whole lot to do, but we'll find something. We are back home. We went to the first festival that was like a cultural festival like every tent was a different culture, which I did really like, but it was mainly food. I figured it would have been like more vendors, so it was a little bit of a dud, just because I wanted a little bit more vendors, but it was really nice to see, of course, like all the other cultures and stuff that were there. People were really nice, and then stayed there for like 15 minutes, and then we went to Augusta University because they also claimed to have had one, and it was supposed to be like an arts and music festival, more music inside, and like one DJ outside, and like 3 people like just painting outside, which I appreciated. But we mainly just walked around the campus. He was showing me that's where he went to school, so that was really nice. So while it was a little what I call duddy, it was nice to at least spend it with him and like, you know, talk and walk around and him show me stuff. So that was really nice, of course. And then we went to Second and Charles, which is like a bookstore here. I don't know, there's just something about the bookstore I really love. Some of the books are like pretty cheap, but the majority are like regular price. So of course I bought one book that looked interesting that I have to add to my very long list of books because I barely picked up one book last year. And I just bought a book the other day when we went to Ollie's, and I haven't started reading that one either. So one of these days I'm just going to read and read and read and read and read nonstop. But out of what we did today, getting the book together was my favorite thing, because he was like looking in the anime section and I was looking in my section, and then I ended up walking out with something. So that's a plus. So now we're back home, and I'm going to eat, because I haven't eaten since this morning, some leftovers from what he cooked yesterday for me. And then we're going to go to our game night and have fun. So it's been a good day. Wish it was a little bit more fun as far as like, again, the markets and stuff, but can't have it all. I had the most fun just being silly with him. So we're going to eat and then go to game night. So I will see you guys when I take some clips of that later. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday. Yesterday was so much fun at game night. We all brought like different drinks to make, like different alcoholic drinks to make, each with a different color. That was planned. I chose pink because some of the other colors were taken, and it was fun. Definitely had fun. But yeah, it was such a fun game night, and I hope we get to do it again soon. So right now it is the morning of Sunday. It's about to be 11. We slept in a little bit. I slept in a little bit, and it's getting ready to rain, and I'm just like, ugh, because I don't like going out on my days off when it's cloudy and or now drizzling and raining, because it's just not as fun to go out. But I figured, why stay at home all day? I could stay at home later, and probably we might go to the gym later, we might not, but at least for now, go and get something to eat, get some coffee, and see if it starts to rain more. If not, we'll like stop by 2 antique shops, or even see if I'm even feeling it, or just go back to the museum, even though it's art I've already seen, just because again, I love being around art. So I'm going to truly decide after I get food in my system and coffee in my system, decide if I want to just come right back home or if I want to stop anywhere else. So we're going to go back to the coffee shop that I went to during my first video, because I like their breakfast and their coffee's good. So I'm probably going to get the same breakfast, but I might try a different flavored coffee. So I'm really ready for that, because I really want coffee this morning. So let's go get some breakfast and coffee and decide if we're going to come back home or if we're going to not let the drizzle stop what I had planned and still go out and venture for a little bit. darlings, we are stuffed. I swear, like the bowl does not look like it'll fill you up, but I'm having like this much left of food, and it is like you have to like, not that you have to eat the rest, but I wasn't gonna ask for a box for like that amount of food, so I said I was just gonna eat it. And yeah, don't do that. But the coffee today, oh my god, I honestly think that of all the coffee shops I've had so far, again, since I've been here, this one has to be like my favorite. This one is so good. Oh my god, as soon as I took the first sip, I was like, holy guacamole, like so freaking good. I'm trying not to chug it so I can enjoy it, and so I don't have like jitters later, but it's so freaking good. Of course, I got the food-itis coma coming in now because of how much I ate, but so delicious. I honestly love this coffee shop so much. I'm gonna come back one of these days and just like sit and edit, or like, I don't know, just like bring something, read. It's just so pretty inside, even though it's like on one of the main roads where I like, if you're driving by, you would think that this little plaza is like a little rinky dink, but they have like pretty prestige shops here, which I don't shop at those. No thank you. Not that there's anything wrong with those, but just not my style. Then you have the coffee shop right there on the corner. So, but at least the sun's coming out a little bit. Again, with the itis, oh my goodness, with the itis, I don't know that I want to go to the 2 antique shops, or the 1 antique shop that I found that was open today and kind of close by. I'm definitely going to go to the museum and look at the same art that I've seen before, but I never filmed it, so I'm going to go back and shoot some content for you guys and just take in some of the pieces that I really like again, because sometimes I feel like I rush through the museums, or like I really don't sit and stare as much as I want to sometimes. Only sometimes. Other than that, I'm an art girly, so I love going to the museum and like taking in the painting or the art. So we are going to go back to the museum since it's free admission today, and keep drinking our delicious coffee because it's, oh my god, it's so good. And then go back home, if I don't go to the antique shop, and just be lazy for the rest of the day with Ryan, and yeah, just be lazy. So yeah, let's go to the art museum, drink some more of this coffee on the way back, or on the way there, because of course you can't have coffee in the art galleries, and go soak in some more art. This one, I have never seen any art where they're looking at you and it literally feels like they are looking at you. Oh my god, I love this just for that reason.